Hello, deal finders. I hope you are doing incredibly well. So today I've got some really cool update to share with you. So once again, the development train has been going on at full steam, and the guys have just produced some incredible updates into Property Filter. So the first one, so for any property you're looking at, let's I had one over here. So I'll just kill this one. So any property you're looking at, so you now have a direct to vendor letter generator over here, which is an integration with ChatGPT. Basically, let's click on it, and you'll have different type of strategies. Basically, you can generate letters for. So, for example, if something's been reduced, it's been on the market for a long time, or is with multiple agents, you click here and generate. And what this does is interrogate our database, link into our backend connection with OpenAI and GPT-4. Which is the latest generation of ChatGPT and the best and most expensive. So you need a paid subscription normally to access these, and it's just writing all a set of 4 letters right now. So and the idea and the intention is that you send the first letter now, second after 4 weeks, and the third after 8 weeks. And then this is it. So letter 1, dear homeowner, we realize that property at this address has been on the market with several agents and blah blah blah. This is what it means. And we've engineered the prompt so that they are crisp. They are, the letters copy is small, crisp, and really impactful. So the purpose of sending direct to vendor letters is not to explain and sell all the things. The aim of the game is to get the phone to ring. So all these letters have been built here so that people contact you one way or another. So you've got your own parameters to put your own phone numbers, another email address if you like. So by default, it takes the email address from your account, but you can change that in your parameters, and then you can put your phone number. So I didn't set these up, myself here. So the thing is prompting me to inform my phone number over here. So you've got letter 1 to be sent right now, the next one to be sent in a couple of weeks, and then 4 weeks and 8 weeks here. So you've got your whole campaign, which is here. Design and written for you. And the reason why you don't see, we didn't see when I launched the thing, we didn't see the old text being written, is that you have to understand with ChatGPT and OpenAI, you should never, when you're on ChatGPT, put phone numbers, full address, or anything like that. So we don't share any of your information with ChatGPT. We don't share even the address of the property with ChatGPT, because they are like the ultimate big data company, with AI, etc. So you have to be very, very mindful and careful when you use these tools, that you don't share anything, because the machine will just learn it and they'll just spit it out to someone else in a few years. It's just part of the machine learning. So what we do is we get those letters with blanks, and then we do some post treatment on top of it. So it's why you don't see the whole thing being written, you just have the thing spinning for a few seconds as we generate everything. And then we put some post-treatment on top of it. So we add your phone number, we add the property address, we add your details, so that we'd never share any of your private information with OpenAI, and ChatGPT and all that. So yeah, that's quite cool and exciting. So there's a cost to us. So it's why you've got a limit of 100 letters per month, because basically it costs us 10p every time you click on all of these buttons. So it's just to be just be mindful, with this, do it because you're going to send the letters, not just to play, because there's a cost to us. So that's the first really cool thing. So have a play with this, and just go out and use these to send letters. Next really cool thing is, and this has been, you've been asking for it for a while actually. So, with your pipeline stage here, so since the outset of Property Filter, we had a very fixed, the pipeline was very fixed, 5 stages: do your due diligence, organize a viewing, make an offer, follow up, and then push things into the offer accepted stage over here. And then a lot of you are actually working a bit differently to that. So it's why you now got the ability into your settings over here to change and personalize your pipeline stage. So which means you can really integrate this into the way you work. If you put offers before you view properties, or people do things in different ways. So it's still fixed to 5 stages, but you can name those 5 stages whatever you want. So what we call due diligence here, you could say assessment or whatever you want to call it, and then you can change the icon over here. So if I go around, so I'm going to validate this one. If I go around and I change the icon of this one, so you can change all these things and then just personalize the whole thing. So you see it's an assessment with this pin, organized viewing, and then every time you look at a property, you'll have your little thing that tells you in which of your pipeline stage this is. So obviously these are all in this first assessment stage here. So this is where you've got the pin, and those will have a little house, and those will have this little offer, etc., etc. But all of this is now fully personalized, so you can fully adapt this in the way and your way to do business and property. A really cool little thing we've added as well is we know from the EPC certificates what's the tenure of the property. Is it rented privately? Is it rented to social housing? Is it owned owner-occupier? So we've put this information over here. So the last information we know was when the last EPC certificate was done in 2019, and at that time it was rented privately. Let's look at the next one. So this one was also rented privately. Let's look at the next one. So if you're dealing with a landlord, or if you're dealing with so this is also owner-occupier over here. So this has got some lease lengths, and this is owned by the owner. So what's going on here. So this has got some history of being rented, so it means that it's going to be a landlord now. But when they did their EPC in 2018, they used to live there, and then they started to rent it out basically just this year. So yeah, just bear in mind this information can be a few years old because it's based on the EPC register. But it really helps to understand at a glance who you're dealing with and who is it the most likely you're dealing with as well. And then you've got the calendar integration as well. So on your calendar over here, you'll have some calendar preferences, and then here you can set up with whatever calendar you use. So I use Gmail, so Google Calendar. Click over here, it will ask you to connect to your Gmail account, and then it will make you subscribe to a new calendar. And I'm not quite sure how the Outlook and the other one works, but the team has tested it and it works quite well. So I believe that there is a little lag between the events created on Property Filter and the Google Calendar, and the guys are looking at it, but it's pretty instant for all the other ones. So what this means is that when you're in your pipeline and you create a viewing, so let's say you add an action over here and you say, yeah, I'm going to view this property tomorrow at 12:15. You add it over here, and what this does is create an event in your calendar with a Google, I believe, a Google Maps link. So you can go, you just click on the link on your phone. You use the GPS, etc., to drive you there. So I've been waiting for this for a long time, so I'm really happy this is live. And again, just bear in mind with the Google Calendar, for the short foreseeable future, there's a little lag. You create your events and so on, and then it just catch up on the other side. And then the really cool thing, so every time we did an update, we used to ask you to have to clear your cache, by Control Shift, by clicking Control Shift and reload. So this is actually going to stop my Loom over here and then just reload the whole thing. So a lot of this is now done automatically, so you shouldn't have to do this every time we release a new version of Property Filter. It just should work. But then if you have an issue, usually it is Control Shift and R just reloads the thing by removing the cache. But it's been removed from like a must-have. It used to be very clunky, very weird. It looked like everything was upside down because we released a new version of the website, and we needed to reload like this, which we don't need anymore. Really cool thing as well. So we just fixed a few little bugs we had. So for example, when we're looking at any property, that you've got a shareable link you can share, with all your investors or other people. So you've got a shareable link that people can look at, even if they don't have a Property Filter account. And there used to be this little bug where, depending on the browser, it would show this in dollar sign. So this is now all in pound and fixed. So yeah, you can use this, and we're gonna make quite a few improvements to this in the coming few months as well. So that's gonna be great. And something as well, which is you only know if you've if you've experienced this. But for example, if you are looking through a list of property like this in your pipeline, and you might be looking at this property which is somewhere in the middle over here, and you want to show, go and have a look at the detail, and then when you come back, it used to be that it will bring you back to the right at the top, and you're like, oh, where was I, So now it keeps this property highlighted. So, and as you've seen, so if I go back in and I go back out, it will just scroll you back to this view and where you were. So it just makes the whole thing a lot easier. And so I'm really, really happy, really excited with this direct to vendor. Where was it? I think I got rid of it. This direct to vendor AI generated letters, which is a really, really big deal. So it's the first step in us creating this direct to vendor campaign manager that we're working on right now. And at least, this writes all your letters depending on the vendor situation, etc. And we've studied and engineered the prompts again so that they are crisp, so they are really to the point. You don't explain and say anything. They are very simple. You want the phone to ring, so they convert really highly. And then we protect your privacy. So every time you use ChatGPT, be very, very, very mindful of the information you put in, because his job is to remember everything. So we've done it in a way where the owner house details are protected, and all your personal details and contact details are also protected. And the pipeline name stage, just to use Game Changer, the calendar integration, which means this is start to be part of the way you run your day-to-day. So I'm really excited. This is really outcome-based features. So this is all about you getting more results and be more efficient. So it's a big deal for us, this release, and a big deal for you. So make the most of it. I'm available this Wednesday. So every Wednesday, we run the success call. So in Success Base over here, we've got a success call every Wednesday, 1:30 to 2:30. You speak with me. So I'm going to do a deep dive this Wednesday on these features and look at any questions you have around these features as well this Wednesday. So do come and join the call that time on 1:30. In the meantime, happy deal finding. Have a great week, and I speak with you very, very soon. Thank you very much.